Yo crew, way less. My crew, the best.
Ain't shit certain but death. To make it out of here, take a certain finesse. Die trying to earn them a rep. It's cold to the shit, you gotta learn to respect. Really, I turn up for less. Like who now? It ain't even worth it to guess. Your man going now, you looking nervous and next. And you gon' end up right with him on a shirt with some text. I'ma burn up a check. Have my little buddy cook him, he a personal chef. That nigga learn from the best. Got a plug in the Carolinas, I ain't personally met. But if you ain't paying homage, I'ma service the debt. You know I'm loud with the steppers, you niggas loud with the pressure. That bully bought from the cupboard, the fully stock on the dresser. I put his car to your sucker, you know we rockin' the letter. My niggas not finna let her be on your block with the extras. Little Swizzy on the stand, you get ass gang. A little winner in that fang, got his ass flame. I told him mirror bust it down, leave the back plane. That's why this bitch in my whip got your last name. Two down, one top on the phone. Leave the car running, little cutty knock on the door. Why the ones ain't bad to stay talking the most. Least say it with your chest when you talk to the goat. Codes to the shit you gotta learn to respect. When you talk to the goat. Codes to the shit you gotta learn to respect. Say it with your chest when you talk to the goat. Burn up a check. And my little buddy cook him, he a personal chef. That nigga learn from the best. Got a plug in the Carolinas, I ain't personally met. But if you ain't paying homage, I'ma service the debt. You know I'm loud with the steppers, you niggas loud with the pressure. That bully bought from the cupboard, the fully stock on the dresser. I put his car to your sucker, you know we rockin' the letter. My niggas not finna let her be on your block with the extras. Little Twizzy on the stand, you get ass gang. A little winner in that fang, got his ass flame. I told him mirror bust it down, leave the back plane. That's why this bitch in my whip got your last name. Two down, one up top on the four. Leave the car running, little cutty knock on the door. Why the ones ain't bad to stay talking the most. Least say it with your chest when you talk to the goat. Codes to the shit you gotta learn to respect. Say it with your chest when you talk to the goat.
Finding shapes in the absence of clouds, like shadow painting. I was wrong about all the things that they told me. Stay up late while we learn to be loud. Watch the colors fade in. I was born to make change in places we can't see. I can't see what hidden in her head. No, I can't believe I'm drowning on dry land. And I won't stop, won't stop. And I won't stop, won't stop. And I won't stop, won't stop. Can't hold me down. And I won't stop, won't stop. And I finding shapes in the absence of clouds, like shadow painting. I was wrong about all the things that they told me. Stay up late while we learn to be loud. Watch the colors fade in. I was born to make change in places we can't see. I can't see what hidden in her head. No, I can't believe I'm drowning on dry land. And I won't stop, won't stop. And I won't stop, won't stop. And I won't stop, won't stop. Can't hold me down. And I won't stop, won't stop. And I
I don't even know who their support is. Damn it. Hello, everybody. We're back for Scouting Grounds. Day 2. Well, they already started draft. Hi, Pickle.
Hi, Ark. It's a bit scuffed today. Unfortunately, it seems like we had a bit of issue with our original planned streamed game between Team Kopek and Team Storm. So we're going to be moving over to Team Toxin taking on Team Gajis. And they are already deep into draft right now. Team Gajis taking away the Amumu, the Sejuani, and the Alawi, where Toxin Squad takes away the Dr. Mundo, the Maokai, and the Viego. It is too early for this. Yes, I know it is 12:30. That is too early.
It is not 8 p.m.
Absolutely.
We already got picks going down the list. We got Caitlyn being first picked, followed by Toxin picking up the Zac and the Sivir, because Toxin loves Sivir. Feel bad for every ADC that he plays with. But they follow back up on Khajiit with Seraphine and Renekton.
Renekton surprises me. The Caitlyn Seraphine, not so much. We've seen a lot of Caitlyn, seen a lot of Seraphine being played. That's the expected. Sivir has been making a bit of a return. Good wave clear can be paired up with an enchanter like the Yumi or the Lulu to improve our wave clear even more. Zac, flexible between the top and the jungle, but expect to see that as a jungle, good, strong ganker. And Renekton is just, I'm going to win the top side. So Shiny Mew Life thrown down the gauntlet against Zax. But that's a Diana, so that might be a Zac top for Zax and a Verinda Diana.
Ooh, if that's a Zac top, I'm excited. I haven't got to see it very often. So
Absolutely.
I saw
Zac
a couple
top
like
does an
TikToks.
absurd amount of damage.
Ooh, I'm excited.
And with the recent nerfs to Jack show, I believe the build for Zac top involves Sunfire, Radiant Virtue, and Demonic Embrace. I believe are the 3 key items. And then whenever you're ulting, you're just healing up so much, even if you're not picking up your blobs. Basically, picking up your blobs alongside the Radiant Virtue healing just makes you so unkillable.
I need to look this set up after this and try it out in norms or something. I really want to try it. But Team Toxin is going to ban Wukong here in the second round and the J4. And we have Khajiit banning the Tom Kench, focusing a little bit on the top side. Want to probably hope to expect that Diana going mid, and they think that maybe Zac's going jungle. So maybe get rid of Kench. But also, Kench could also be support with Sivir. So there is that too. And then we do have Kled being banned as well.
That's a target ban at Pandorum.
Yeah, that's
Pandorum
a Pandorum
very
ban.
much a Kled mid enjoyer.
Well, actually, this could be Zac support. Reximus is the support, and he does play Zac support, if I remember correctly from last IBS season. I think it came out a couple times. So there is that.
Yes, now that I see that it's Reximus, that is very much my guess that this is going to be a set support. I mean, not a set support, a Zac support.
But never mind. We got Braum.
Forget what we just said. Forget everything we just said. They're listening and decided they want to make us look stupid, so they just picked the Braum instantly as soon as we said it was going to be a Zac support.
Cell's running draft. He said cuffed casters, and now he's making us sound like cuffed casters.
Kayn going to be the potential lock in here for Crockpot. Great versatility, good clear speed. Has the ability to go into either that Shadow Assassin or the Darken. That's a Renekton mid. Actually, no, that might be a Scion mid. Either way, Pandora. Oh, wait. I'm looking at the wrong team. That's a Renekton mid for illegally obtained.
Yeah.
Unless this is something really, really weird.
I'll find out here in a couple minutes, but...
Maybe this is like a Renekton top Scion support. But no, my guess is this is Scion top Renekton mid Seraphine support.
Oh, what's the AP damage for the side? Team Khajiit, unlike day one, we have a lot of AD this time instead of all AP. You know, when all else fails, go the opposite route of what failed you the first time.
Toxin's taking the 4v5.
Yep, they're taking 4v5. We don't know what it is.
It's Twitch. It's Twitch mid. Twitch mid. Oh no.
AP Twitch mid.
Oh, poor illegally obtained. This
Sad
is
day.
gonna be something. So yeah, it looks like we got a Zac top, Diana jungle, Twitch mid, Sivir Braum bot lane for the side of Team Toxin.
Okay. I like it. I do like this because Twitch does really well with what the team has. You know, Sivir's there to like clean up the after effects, but you know they're gonna have to worry more about this Twitch initial damage in these team fights because you're gonna have Diana coming in for a big ult. You're gonna have Braum being able to, you know, contain most of what Sion's gonna try to do to get Twitch and them off. Same thing with Kayn, possibly block the Seraphine Encore as well. And then we have Zac just coming in and just causing chaos.
Absolutely. It'll be really interesting to see how things overall play out, but I really very much prefer what the side of Team Toxin has. The only reliable damage dealer it seems like they have on their squad is going to be that Caitlyn. So Adarosta's really going to have to be the carry here. And
Yeah.
play around that prio bot side. But with that, Sivir's got great wave clear, and I expect Verinda to make some early passes down there to try and take advantage of it.
Yeah, and unfortunately, you know, I was really hoping to see Calm Guy here today. He played very well in the one game he played.
Maybe he's here next week.
Maybe. We'll find out. But who knows?
Indeed, we're
But,
still going to have to wait and see.
But, you know, we're going to continue the Bean Boozled thing from day one. Every time I lose, I eat more beans. So I'm going with Team Toxin this time.
Right there with you.
I think their draft is just fundamentally easier to perform with and just better. I think
overall, they have a strong comp that can be executed well, and I think they're a team that's going to be able to execute that well, as they've shown success in the last time they played against Team Gashies.
Yeah, I don't remember what the draft were, to be honest.
I'm really not sold on this Renekton Scion comp out of Team Gashies.
I agree with that. I think that they are really lacking some sort of AP damage. I think this Zac builds armor and literally just lives.
Yep. Same thing with the Braum.
Like what? Yeah. So I think that they're going to struggle. If this Caitlyn builds Gale Force, the game should be over at that point. I'm trying to find the freaking...
Verinda really going into an AP Diana can probably just get onto Caitlyn, pop her, and the fight's done.
Yes. And I want to say that I do not have a screenshot for Team Gajis and Team Toxin. There was not one posted in match history.
Oh,
so I cannot... It's the only game that...
From my memory, it was rather one-sided.
Was it game 3?
It was game 3.
Okay, that's why, yeah. Oh yeah, that game was very one-sided. I think Estelle performed exceptionally well in the MF. Yeah, that's that game.
Yep, that was the MF game that you were so happy about.
Yes, I'm always happy to see MF. Except when she's banned, then...
As Estelle would say, dirty MF enjoyer.
But we are getting the confirmation. Zac's going to be top. Diana mid. Not Diana mid. Diana jungle. Twitch mid. And then Scion top. Renekton mid. So we aren't going to see anything too crazy from Kajis, but we are going to see a bunch of newly top laners. Little sneaky mid laner, but the rest is exceptionally simple.
Absolutely looking around. You don't expect much action to be happening up topside between the Zac and the Scion. That'll be a slap fest. Renekton only really has all-in on the Twitch, so he may have to look for that early, but I don't expect him to find much.
Yeah, I think this...
Diana and Kane are going to be farming for a little bit. Kane, of course, wanting to build up those stacks to be able to get himself to either the Rost or the Shadow Assassin form. Caitlyn's going to try and shove in bot side, but Sivir has such great wave clear. I just don't see much happening. I think Verinda on this Diana is really going to be looking to target the bot side of Caitlyn Seraphine to try and help Acel get accelerated on this Sivir and really shut down the only major damage dealer the side of Gajis has.
Okay, so let's kind of simplify it for a little bit. For Team Gajis, who's your win con? Is it going to be Caitlyn, or is it going to be Renekton? Or possibly the Scion.
I think you need the Caitlyn to get snowballing, get a lot of plates. And I honestly think Kane may be a big part of this as well. Would you rather see Shadow Assassin or Rost?
I would like to see Shadow Assassin. Now, because I don't think they have enough enchanters to, like, help Kane with, I always forget his red side. I cannot pronounce it to save my life. But I like Assassin here. And because they have Sivir, Twitch, Diana, all three is like their main damage dealers. If Kane is able to go in and just eliminate Twitch and Sivir on his own, like that helps the side of Team Kajis so much more. That would literally be probably the only way they would win these team fights.
Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see what Crockpot decides to do in this situation.
Yeah. And for the team of Team Toxin, I mean, like, it's pretty simple. Like, you have Zach to play for team fights. You have Braum for team fights. You have Diana for team fights. Like, your goal is to get this Twitch and Sivir so far ahead that, like, they're just going to blow up this whole side, blue side, and just take out, you know, the tiny little bit of front line you have in possibly Kane and then Sion and Renekton.
Absolutely. And really, Adarasta and Porpita need to be careful of that 4-man bot side, as you know Twitch is going to want to roam. Diana's going to be looking for ganks bot side, as they're going to run into 4 teams.
Yeah. But I don't think I have anything else before the game 1 starts here. Do you have anything else you want to say?
Nothing much. I think we're good to go.
All right.
And hit the spec delay.
Yep, we'll be back in a couple minutes with game 1 of the Scouting Grounds of day 2.
So hard it hurts to feel it touch so hard it burns. Isn't something you could learn, it's natural. And I might not feel that for you, but someday you'll find someone who sees you in a crowded room, sensational. Every time I dream of you, I see. It's the kind of thing that you can't unsee. I'm sorry. Every time I dream of you, I see. It's the kind of thing that you can't unsee. I'm sorry.
All right, guys, welcome back. You know, for the first time in like 3 IBS games, we actually don't have an invade from opposite sides of the map.
It's a miracle.
I actually was like, that was like the prime enjoyment for the early game.
It was
the
just
other day.
waiting for it to happen inevitably. The only thing is they ended up 5-man in the opposite sides of the map both times.
Yeah. But we are looking at the runes. We got both Ghost Flash for both Sivir and Twitch, both running lethal tempo. And I'm curious to see what the Twitch builds because I thought that we would be seeing full AP.
He starts a longsword, so I don't think we are. I think we're going to see Bork.
Oh. Yeah, we're going to see Bork in the whatever. Yep. And I figured, full AP Twitch, just because, you don't want Renekton to get on top of you. And AP provides the best damage for that, since you can play from a little bit of a distance with it.
Yep, you throw out that Venom Cask or get the stacks up with the Spray and Pray, and suddenly your Contaminate and Poison just melts them.
Yeah. We'll see how that lane plays out. We're going to see both sides starting here on the bot side of the map. Kayn not going for, Raptors first. Something that usually you would see whenever Kayn starts red side. I mean, but both lanes going back to the minions at the same time. So good job to them. I'm very interested in top lane. Like, I keep looking at the mini-map, and I'm looking at the HP bars whenever the screen goes away from it. And I, really want to see... I want to see... Like, I want to click up there when I see something happening.
Exactly. We'll have to wait and see if there's any action up there, but I don't want to get your hopes up, because that is a sign.
But, like, if it's AP... Like, we're not going to see anything early, but we might see something later.
We're going to see both these guys walking up and proccing Grasp.
Basically.
Sion actually missed some minion XP, just now hitting level 2.
Yeah. And we are seeing Zac, farming exceptionally better than the Sion for now. I mean, you don't need much to farm a Sion. You just need to hit towers. That's where your gold comes from.
Absolutely.
But nothing really going crazy.
Yep,
we got the stun, but Renekton's going to have to get out here because Diana's there to back up the Twitch.
You want to fight top, you'll get a bit of chunk top.
Yeah, I know. I was liking it. But Kane's going to look to gank Zac here. And he's going to go in. And he's not going to be able to get out, but he's going to have to waste the flash.
Mid here again.
Twitch got hit, had to waste flash, got the ghost off, but even with the ignite, Renekton does not get the kill. And Twitch gets first blood.
He was going to look for that all-in, had the ignite pot, but had to flash away when he saw Verinda mid. Thought maybe he could escape with his life, but unfortunately he does burn down to the ticking poison of Pandora.
Yeah. And we are going to see Diana get bot scuttle. Kane's going to claim top scuttle. We see a failed top side by, we get the flash out of Zac. That's what they did get.
Flash out of Zac, force him to TP back to the lane. Only has a cloth armor on himself. So likely building towards Mythic already. As sometimes you see a Bombies rush out of a Zac. We'll have to wait and see exactly what Zax is going for. That was the big thing, is Crockpot was able to force Zax back, make him burn his flash, make him burn his TP, and able to get himself some orbs, which is always important in that game.
Oh, true. And Sion here... Oh! Braum hitting his... I believe it's Q?
Winter's Bite's what originally started that stacking there.
Yeah. I know what Braum's abilities are, I just don't play them, so I don't know which order the abilities are.
Q shoots the mark thingy, W makes you jump, E puts up the big shield.
You said jump and Zac jumps. Listening to you, Bickle.
Jump!
But Diana's going for a little bit of sneaky gank here on the top side. But
I don't know if you're going to get a kill on Sion, but they're likely just looking to blow that flash.
But I don't understand. I mean, I understand the idea of it. But, the lane was not pushing into Zac. So it was going to be really hard for Diana to gank that as it was.
I was going to say, Diana might have just been looking to help Zax crash the wave, but backs before that even happens. As this wave is just held under tower, it's crashing now, though.
Yep, Dragon's up, but we do see Twitch going down mid lane right now. Crockpot getting caught out. And Crockpot should go down here. but if not, he's gonna get away with his life ever so. The
Pizza.
Breximus takes a bunch of XP. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought
They'll
Crockpot
live.
was gonna go down. Somehow. And we do see the exhaust get wasted by Seraphine as well.
Dax hit 6.
Flash going down. Zax did hit 6, and we are possibly going to see the ult here.
He's getting the kill here.
Ult, yes!
Let's
Kill him!
bounce.
Let's go!
Zax knew exactly when he hit 6, he'd have that lethal off the Let's Bounce. Having the extra sustain from getting more healing back from his bloblets. Exactly what you want to see, and good on him to play around.
And Diana
Linda,
going
though,
on top of Renekton.
2v1 here.
Renekton has 6. So, and Crockpot's here as well. So if, they wanted to take an attempt, probably not going to happen now, though. We're going to see Vax come out. Dragon's still up for grabs. Nobody's going to be grabbing that. So, but top side here, Zax Gaming putting a ton of pressure on the Scion. It's going to be really hard. If he goes for, any sort of AP here soon, Scion's just going to die anytime he gets halfway through the lane.
Yeah, Scion's having a rough time already. Zach's doing a great job. Actually tied for the most farm in the game with Acel and Crockpot. Hyper farming AD carry, hyper farming jungler, and a tank topside. So, sounds about right.
Yeah. And Zach jumping in and missing, unfortunately. But doing a little bit of damage. Now we do see Diana coming. Back. Yep. But Scion does have ult. So the only way, this is going to work is if Shiny ults the other way.
He's running for his life. Renekton's coming topside, but look who's coming bot side is Pando.
I don't know why Scion went that way, though. That was confusing.
He was trying to get out.
But he could have went backwards. Back to his tower.
Right,
but Twitch is mid bot lane with the spray and pray. It's going to confirm the kill on Porpita. And Tower almost taking out.
Job with these roams so far.
Yeah. It's really hard to have vision on Twitch. He turns invisible. A ward's not going to see him. Zach almost jumping into Muse ability there.
Something to note here, Renekton rushing that Dirk, so likely going straight into the Prowler's Claw, looking for more kill potential to get on top of Pandorum there. Usually you see that maybe second half of the board, but there's a gank topside.
Yep, there is another gank topside, but Zach's going to be able to get away. They did not stun him or block him from using his E, as he dances a little bit in celebration. Before Crockpot then backs and picks up a couple more long swords and a control ward. Oh, we have Verenda coming now bot side, going straight from top to bot, but getting caught out by a control ward.
It looks like Crockpot's on his way down there too. Just took the base. Maybe we'll finally get a fight over this dragon.
Maybe. But I think that they're just going to be able to, they're just going to claim it.
Yep. Looks like it. Bot lane's got Prio. Mid lane did just get shoved in. So Renekton does have the Prio to run there. Twitch is already there, but
we're going to see a 2v2. Because Rexmith is half HP. Like, they're going to have to pull this out. And Seraphine is about to hit 6, I believe.
2k health. They're wrapping in now. That is the 4-man already there. Crockpot is in the pit, though. He steals it!
Steals it! And they're going in! With the Encore coming in! Rexmith blocked it, but goes down by Crockpot. But Pandorum is going to get at least a kill here. But Caitlyn's going to ult, snipe down Pandorum. Acel, the only one left. Getting the flash out of Porpita.
He's slowed.
Getting hit by Kane. But Sivir not going to be able to have enough speed to do it. And Acel's going to go down. Or should go down. Eventually. Maybe.
There he goes.
There it goes.
That is the exact fight that the side of Gajis needed. They were able to get the dragon off of Crockpot just walking in and hitting the crescent strike onto the dragon. And from there, the team fight went their way. Torpedo went for the encore, but a great Unbreakable by Reximus was able to stop the chain from coming out. But Illegally Obtained got in, was able to pop Verinda, and with Adarasta, Crockpot, and Torpedo all there, yes, at the cost of Illegally Obtained, they were able to kill the rest of them.
Yeah, and we are seeing the ult come out of Zach topside. And, they're not really doing much damage right now. We do have a little bit. Yeah.
And it
Grass
looks
fest.
like Zax is rushing that Demonic Embrace, actually. So going for the AP and health together, where we see Scion doing a more standard top laner thing and just grabbing the Bomby Cinder and then working towards whatever he's going to, and otherwise, as he does grab that Negatron. Sorry, no Magic Man.
Yep. And the thing to note here is that Crockpot is 2-0 on this Kane. And he looks like he might be going Shadow. I want to say he's going to go Shadow Assassin.
I think
he already went Shadow Assassin.
He is not transformed
not
yet.
yet.
He has Darken available on back if he wants it. But he is building that Gord. So we'll have to wait and see who I guess would be Ross.
Yeah. I would like to see Shadow Assassin though. But more Veranda's being very active around the map this game. Making multiple ganks across every single lane.
This should tell us here what Crockpot's doing. He's taking the back. If he wants the Shadow Assassin, he's going to wait. But if he's going for Rost, he'll just take the transform, which he is doing right now. We got a Rost.
Yep, we got a red Kane. And, it could work out. It could. Seraphine at the bot side is getting a little bit of gold income. Sivir getting a lot of damage off here. But the Encore coming in, but Adarasto does not have enough damage, nor does the tower, and Sivir's going to get a double kill. By the fact that Reximus...
Great playing around Reximus' Braum passive. Gets the slow off the Winter's Bite to get a procs up. The Sail's able to proc it. Corpita tries using the Encore to save Adarasta's life, but unfortunately it costs her own as well. But look at this Herald, though. They're going to try and trade this pressure around the map, but it is a 2v2.
Who's going to fight it? But it's going to be a 3v2 here in a second, because Twitch is not going to be here. Scion is. And it looks like it was...
Big Moonfall.
Claimed. But the ult coming from Scion hitting Verinda. Zach's going to get one kill. So it's currently still a 2v2.
Pandorum's here.
Pandorm is here. And it's going to finish off Crockpot here because Crockpot is not going to survive this.
Crockpot trades it, though. But now Twitch has double buffs. Zach passive.
And it looks like Scion's going to...
There's the flash. Zach's fine. Oh, didn't get the stun.
Oh, it's unfortunate. And Twitch is going to come up and try to fight the Scion, I believe.
No Bork yet, or else Life would be in a lot more trouble.
Yeah.
Something to note,
Twitch just
Scion does pick up that Negatron cloak, so maybe going straight into a pure MR item with something like the Force of Nature.
Yeah, and you had me thinking, did you see the update that Mortal Reminder is going to have the Zeal replaced by Last Whisper?
Yep, it'll be one of the armor pen items as well, which will be very nice. So that'll make it
now
more
makes
useful.
it so ADCs don't have an excuse not to build. He'll cut.
I will say, looking at the update, as a support main, I am very sad. They're basically killing Chemtech Putrefier. It hurts me. It no longer gives allies the anti-heal on their attacks when you heal or shield them. It is now only for you.
That's unfortunate. At that point, you buy Morello's then.
It makes me sad. It was
we got the stun coming on for Verinda.
Verinda's getting melted by Illegally. Moonfall!
And the Moonfall coming in, hitting 3 people.
Encore!
Twitch, they're spraying and praying. Getting the kill on Crockpot. Ult coming out of Illegally Untamed. But Illegally Untamed chases Pandorum, leaves the rest of his team to die, and now he's going to have to just try to run away. It's not going to happen. Going to fall to Reximus. The last
It was
person
a
you would expect to get the
Good
kill.
engage there to start from it legally obtained. They tried to get onto Verinda to just blow her up before this dragon fight could even begin. But unfortunately, she's able to live long enough, get in and pop the Moonfall onto 3, get a chunk of damage. She does fall, but it buys enough time for Cell, Reximus, and Pandorum to show up and just clean up the fight. Pepita again tried to go for that encore, but once again, Rexus there was the unbreakable.
Yeah, and now that we're looking at a 3K gold lead here for Team Toxin, but we do see the Zac 2-0 breaking down the top tower here. And then we also have the Sivir and the Twitch, both 4-1 and 5-1, with both mythics coming out. Well, not the first items coming out for everyone except for Braum. Oh, no, Braum gets it too. And there's the Radiant.
I love it, Braum.
Virtue.
I love the Radiant
Braum.
Virtue. I think Radiant Virtue is such a good item right now.
Yeah.
Especially since
I
the
think
nerf
it's one of the best
to Jack shows came in, I think it's even better.
Yeah. It is. I think it's one of the best items for a support. Easily.
Absolutely.
And
I
we
think
see
they need
Miranda
more
coming down
someone
bot lane.
tank style top laners and junglers.
Yeah. Maybe not Silas, but
No, not Silas.
and Pandorum is going invisible. Was potentially looking for something on this Caitlyn Seraphine. I personally think Twitch could 1v2 this Caitlyn Seraphine right now.
He could.
Yeah.
Most likely.
It's not, if he doesn't get hit by Encore, he kills them both. So, but Illegal Obtained's going to dash over the wall, get out,
Going in.
despite having exhaust wasted. But Crockpot was trying to go in, but there's nothing to go in for. Going to ult the Sivir.
Axis Spear 2.
But it is going to be a 3v2. And Sivir's doing a ton of damage.
Yeah, Sivir's
But
just
so is
hiding
that.
back.
Yeah. And Sion coming
Fight
in.
continues.
ulting. The fight's not stopping.
Encore
The
again into
moonfall.
the Unbreakable.
Not a single member of Team Toxin
An
goes
ace.
down. They
The 5-0 clean ace. Pandorum wasn't even there. If
And Pandora's just
Yashis had fought that all at once, they had a chance. But unfortunately, not going so much. They split it up into a 2v3 and then a 2v4 and then a 3v4. And I'm sorry, Arcs, to say your worst fears have come true. Adarostas.
Caitlyn built Gale Force. No. Oh no.
Have fun killing the Braum and Zac.
There is nobody on the side of Team Khajiit that can just that's going to be able to do a ton of damage to these tanks.
She
And
needs an LDR if she wants to go Gale Force, and even then.
she's 100%. She's probably building rapid fire cannon.
Most likely.
Most likely.
I have hope, though.
Yeah, but you know, Sivir has her second item. She has the LDR though.
Yeah. Sivir already picked up the LDR. Zac's up top has that Demonic Embrace already, building towards the second item with the Aegis alongside the Kindle Gem. Likely one of Jack Show's or Radiant Virtue. We'll have to wait and see. There's also technically the possibility of it being Evan Shroud or Locket. I just highly doubt.
Yeah. But you know, Sion still does not have a mythic, and
And you
so
won't
does not
forbid.
Seraphine.
He's building a force of nature.
Yeah, and it looks like Team Toxin is going to take Baron. There's no way
Is
Team
Baron?
Khajiit will.
It's a bit early for that.
Oh, not Baron. Oh gosh, I thought it was 20 minutes already.
Nope, not yet. With the gold lead, it may look like it, but no.
No. Not yet. Maybe in 30 seconds though.
Yeah, maybe just take Herald, take Baron, right in a row.
Oh, Twitch
Bye,
right on top.
Adarasta.
Goodbye.
Yeah, this double 80 carry can just melt through anybody.
Yeah, and you know, I was really hoping that, you know, Twitch would have a harder time, but because of how much the lead they have,
I'm sad. Verinda's going tank Diana. I wanted to see AP burst Diana. I wanted to see my Night Harvester or Rocket Belt, but instead we're gonna get a damn Jack shows.
yeah, and
Stupid
we do
Diana
see
with her high base damage.
true. saving Gale Force for next game. True.
Yeah, but right now, Team Toxin just in complete control. And really,
And
just
it's like they're going to try to 3-man this top side.
But he's
Oh,
out.
the flashes.
Well, with 4 members up top side, Toxin will just say, thank you for this free dragon. We don't mind if we do.
Unless
Crockpot, not again. Not again, Crockpot.
Might as well, you know. Get her done.
Look at the wards that Toxin Squad has littered through this bot river. They were so set up for this dragon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wards
Forms.
to control that bot river.
It hurts my soul of where they're placed, but the idea is nice.
And they're right onto Baron. As
Okay, see,
Yagis rotates to the bot side.
I was calling from the future.
Absolutely.
Now they get Baron for free.
They might know now. It's a little late, but
And it looks like Scion's going to go down here.
New Life, you might want to leave. Oh, the TP. Interrupted.
Oh, no.
That's even harder.
And they're going to push the top side in, I think.
Absolutely. They're going to shove this hard. 4 stack
I mean,
up
what?
here.
What's stopping them
Nothing.
from the side of Team Cookies right now? I think they just
Nothing.
walk this as far and just enforce it.
Yeah.
Like, I think they just force a fight. As long as it's not under tower, of course, but like...
Crockpot can do a little bit with this 2-item cane, but that's about it. Legally Obtained goes in. He's squishy as all hell. He's got a...
And Rift coming out.
Caitlin's not
And
gonna
here
do
comes
damage.
Shelly. Are we going to see a Shelly dance, possibly?
We're looking for a Dancing Herald. Illegally Obtained's going for the 1v1 mid lane, though.
And
But a Cell just runs him
Oh.
down.
True, Cell got pretty close. No, Shelly does not survive long enough for the dance.
Encore.
We see the Encore coming, hitting Zach Gaming and
Good
Brenda,
ball.
but Brenda's going to get a 2-man call. Crockpot going to go after Pandorum here
That felt
and
personal.
get the huge shutdown. Yeah, it definitely was personal.
Big
But
healing.
the healing,
Nope, not enough.
oh my gosh. But there's no damage from this Caitlyn. Like, there is no damage from this Caitlyn. Oh my gosh.
Oh, Gale Force away. And you were right, as we do see the Zeal, that will be a rapid fire cannon soon enough on this Caitlyn.
Yeah.
This Caitlyn's gonna tickle. Rough situation to be in for Adarasta and Porpita. Lane started off rough, gave kills over to Isel.
Now this is, as they push this lane in, you know, this is Scouting Grounds and this is IBS. So, you know, is there any tips you want to give to Team Kudgies while we're watching them?
I
Like,
think it's tough right now in the fact that this is just a squad of 5 people that was put together very recently. But I think a big thing comes down to kind of rotations and communication. I think it's rough overall. We do just have double jack shows coming out from Zax and Verinda. So as if they weren't already hard enough to kill. So I think objective control could be a big thing, and vision control in particular. Because there's been a lot of times where they've been caught out by the rotations of Team Tox. Where Verinda gets an early gank off, where Pandorum gets an early roam off. And I think just vision control in those key areas, like the Tri-Bush, like the Pixel Bush, could be really important to just gain the knowledge that that's what's happening.
Yeah, and I think for the side of Team Toxin, you know, there's a little things like, I think they could be a lot more aggressive. And I think they could look for some of these dives. Like, we haven't seen a single dive. I don't think we've seen many dives at all from, you know, Thursday and throughout this first game. So,
but
you know,
something you also need to consider when looking at this is no names veterans versus more newer blood. Because on the side of Team Gagis, I know Crockpot, and that's it. Versus on the side of Team Toxin, every one of them has a history.
Yeah, everyone. Yeah. Now, Brenda,
Max won
Brenda's
most recent BOL split. Pandorum won ZGG and competed and came second in Aegis. Verinda, I believe, either won or came in second in OCL a while back.
Yeah.
Top 4 at IBS Worlds.
Oh. The Zach going in. It's kind of fitting that Zach is playing Zach.
Very much so.
But, you know, they're setting up for the third dragon now. It looks like they're going to try to clear this vision, but to no prevail, they don't really have the clearing, and they know that Crockpot's here, so they do see it. Two people are waiting.
They're not letting Crockpot get anywhere
Rex.
near this dragon. Crockpot's just going in, though.
But Zach's going to go in as well. Zach is healing. Now I see what you mean.
That's without Radiant Virtue.
Ooh.
He's healing, and he still does so much damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Braum
Team
just
Toxin running them down.
Braum just went up in 1v.
Reximus is just AD Braum right now. He needs to buy a
Braum just
Trinity
walked
first.
up.
I need
Braum
my
just
quick
walked up
Braum.
and beat down Seraphine.
Yep. This should just be game here.
Yeah. Well, this looks to be game for sure.
Big leap Tane.
Unless Renekton does nothing. All right,
Clear the wave, New Life. Clear the wave.
Scion, ult in. You won't.
He will not.
Oh, no, he will not. Well, okay. So we have game one going to Team Toxin.
No real surprise.
Quite another blowout.
Quite convincingly.
Yeah. Very convincingly, same result from Thursday night. I mean, I don't think the thing was that much different. So when we look at the damage charts, Caitlyn actually did like the second most damage on her team. But with how much auto attack she was able to get off that game, like in some of these fights I saw, she should have done a lot more. She bought Last Whisper though.
She was building a Last Whisper, so that's really good. Something I will say that just brings me pain. You never like to see it. Reximus on the Braum, more gold than Adarasta on the Caitlyn, more gold than Shiny Mew Life on the Scion, almost more gold than Renekton. Just
Almost.
That's how you know you're behind.
Yeah. But for the side of Team Toxin, we are going to see them play Team Kobek, I believe.
Yes,
Next
Team
here.
Toxin versus Team Kopek is our next game up.
Yep, and we'll be seeing Team Kobek next. But who do you think the MVP of this game is?
I don't think there was one person that was like exceptional. If I had to pick who like had the biggest impact, probably go Pandorum. I think he had some good roams on Twitch. Helped Excel get ahead.
I agree. I'm also going to say Pandorum. He made a lot of roams that were able to like push the lane back, keep Adarasto and Perpeta from being able to push their lane at all in some of these little skirmishes in the bot side. And it was able to help Excel and Reximus just be able to just grow this huge lead that they had. And
very much so.
From then on. But yeah, so we'll be back in a few minutes. We'll be back with Team Toxin versus Team Kobek right here on your lovely Blue Water League Twitch channel.
Bring it
Hello, welcome back, everybody. We're here with Game 2. We have... I looked at Turtles and Koala.
We have Toxin
Turtles versus
Squad taking
Koala.
on Kopek Squad.
Yeah, we have Team Tox versus Team Kopek. You know, are we going to see the same performance from Team Toxin here in Game 2?
Well, we won't be seeing the same performance out of Zax, as they actually ban away his own Zach. Why might you have? Because we have a top lane matchup for the ages, as we have Zax Gaming taking on Bean MG. Two of the best IBS top laners, in all honesty, I've seen while I've been playing.
Yeah, we have Bean from IBS Worlds.
Yeah, an IBS world champion, might I add. Totally not sad that I
Yeah.
lost that. Not sad at all.
It's okay. It's okay. You weren't the one that's gapped.
If only Ned had eyes.
But we are going to see Caitlyn get banned, and we're also from the side of Team Kopek.
Absolutely. Caitlyn been such a high priority carry that we've been seeing a lot of. Mundo banned away. Did just get nerfed. A lot weaker, I think, than he used to be. Really, just an impressive top lane tank at times.
And we see the Mundo banned away from Kopek, but we also seen the Braum banned away from Reximus.
I wonder if this means they're looking at a Seraphine angle.
Possibly. Or an MF angle.
Both are possible. To see what they end up going towards, because another band might give us an idea, or they're just going to have more target bands in terms of comfort. We'll have to see.
Yeah.
Final band, they're waiting a bit on this. Going to be
Poppy
the Poppy
being banned away from
Bean special.
No Poppy for Bean. Unfortunate.
And no Diana for Verinda.
Ooh. So we're going to see half, most of the team that Team Toxin had get banned away. They're going to have to pick new champions to play. Well, little do you know that Rex Smith also plays every engaged support imaginable.
Including Zach, but that's banned.
It's also banned. Banned away from himself. And we're going to see the Misfortune.
You talked about a Misfortune. They're going to take it away because the Braum answer is already gone.
Acel is picking up Misfortune, going 16-5 Thursday night in Game 3 with it. So we'll see how well he does with it this game.
Now, what would you look in response here? If you're going to go the Seraphine, I think you can grab it here, and you probably want an 80 carry. Personally, I'm a big fan of Varus right here. There's the Seraphine.
Okay, I don't want Seraphine.
Well, too bad. You're getting Seraphine.
But we are getting a Mumu.
Mumu heading to the jungle for cream cheese.
Nice.
Or it could be the Mumu support with a Seraphine mid. We'll have to wait and see. Still flexible, but that would be my guess of cream cheese.
I would personally enjoy maybe, let's say, Nyla, Ezreal, Jhin, Kaisa, Twitch, Zaya even right now.
Zaya, I think, could actually work really well. Provide some good self-peel. I think her recent attack speed buffs have helped her pretty nicely. And I think her with Navori is a bit underrated. There's the Leona picked up, so a good bullet time combo with that Solar Flare available for the lockdown. So good combo kill right now. You probably see a jungle answer here as well. Maybe something like the Wukong.
Maybe Jar. Oh,
Mordekaiser.
Good little flex right here in the third pick.
Yep. A lot of flexibility at the moment. Mordekaiser, of course, flexible between that top and jungle for Zax and Verinda. Whereas Kopek's squad has the Amumu Seraphine, both flexible to support or jungle mid. We'll have to wait and see what comes out here. I'd expect an 80 carry.
And there's the
Zaya that we were talking about. They're listening.
They know. Zaya is Zaya has my lowest win rate of any champion, but I love playing her so much.
Yeah, Zaya is such a fun champion. Of course, just recently got her base attack speed buffed as well as her attack speed scaling. So it makes her even stronger as the game goes on. A great user, if you can go a standard crit build with your IE, or if you want to be more ability focused, you can go into that Navori Quick Blade set, buffing up her Gleaming Quill, her feathers even more. Dangerous there. The Jace banned away.
No, Bean's not getting a champion.
Picked away from Zax.
Bean is not getting a champion this game. It is not happening.
Like, Bean, all the champions you're known for, you're not playing them. Do we see a Shyvana ban?
That or Gragas. I think Bean will get banned.
My guess is it's a Shyvana ban.
Yeah.
But Kopek here, next up on the ban list. Going to ban away the Yone.
Okay.
We'll see what is banned out here by the Turtles.
Because we do have a little bit of AD. Oh,
the Ahri. They're actually thrown at mid lane to Theos. So do you blind mid here and just give Bean counterpick? I think that's what you go for.
Yeah, I almost said Pando.
I think
Pandora gets a free pick.
I think you grab something safe here, like a Syndra, and just play safe. Galio works too.
Galio. So we're really putting a lot of AP pressure on this top side.
Yeah. That means we need a good AD champion top side. So probably doesn't fit that Syndra Gragas mold anymore. I mean that Shyvana Gragas mold anymore.
Shyvana could work. She goes both.
She can, but she's more tanky, more AP focused, I'd say.
What else does he play?
I'm trying to think.
What else do you play, Bean? Sejuani being picked up.
Sejuani,
Okay.
I think that's a Sejuani top Mordekaiser jump. Would be my guess.
That's what my guess would be too. And
I've seen quite a bit of Sejuani top from Zax. And Mordekaiser jungler, even with the nerfs that came in recently, such a strong clearing jungler right now.
Set.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
what
that's
can play.
an easy one.
But we want to see the
Silas mid.
Silas mid,
Silas mid for Pandorum.
which would be pretty nice. You take the Encore, you take the sad mummy away. You can even take Galio ult and roam around the map.
Absolutely. I think Silas stealing Galio ult is honestly, actually looking at this, this is such a good Silas game.
It is a very good Silas
Amumu,
game.
Galio, 3 massive ultimates you can take away. And is it going to be the set that you guessed? The cannon? Hold on. I got to ask you this. Is this on hit cannon?
Are you talking about like the rapid fire cannon
attack
build?
speed, Blade of the Rune King, lethal tempo cannon. It was actually just played this morning in the LPL.
Was it? Oh,
yes,
that's so I need to watch it.
Don't. It did not do well.
Oh, did not do well? That's unfortunate.
Yeah, he kind of got smacked pretty hard. But in his defense, the other team had a castle win, so don't take too much from it.
Yeah. But we are going to see another ult that's going to help Silas out, so...
Yeah.
Outside
Silas,
of, Xayah
thank you,
ult,
may I have another?
Don't know how Xayah ult would benefit. I hope we see Silas accidentally take Xayah's ult and try to use.
Only way he's going to make use of Xayah ult is just to dodge out on a different ulti to give me on target ability. But yeah, honestly, he can take any of those 4 ults, and it's like massive for a team fight.
True. And here in a second, they are in the draft right now, and we're going to get confirmed on where the Sejuani, Mordekaiser, and even the Silas could possibly go. Because, who knows, maybe.
There's a possible Silas jungle angle here. But I would expect it to be Silas mid, Sejuani top, Mordekaiser jungle, as we were talking about. Looking at this all around, I like what both squads have, but I think the Silas brings so much versatility in terms of ults to this. And I like the well-roundedness. There's a good front line with this Sejuani and Leona for Toxin squad. Misfortune can pump out the damage, and they have good AP source from Pandorum on this Silas. I like what Toxin squad has going on.
I do too. I think Toxin squad does have the better team comp here. We are going to get confirmed with the Sejuani top side, so this most likely will be the Mordekaiser jungle Silas mid.
There is still that swap potential, but I expect them to just keep it as is.
So, yep. And there's Verinda playing Mordekaiser. I want to see Verinda have a little more success with their ganks this game. Oh?
They're probably just swapping around. We'll have to wait and see.
We'll have to wait.
Yeah, we have to wait until 20. Now they're throwing a wrench. Honestly,
throwing a wrench.
I would not be surprised in the slightest if Pandorum played Mordekaiser mid. Wouldn't shock me at all.
For sure.
I've seen just about everything mid from him. So Mordekaiser, not even in like the top 10 craziest things I've seen.
No, and that they did pick a Seraphine mid. So that's gonna be Galio support.
That's still flexible, but yes, you were very right that could very well be the Galio support, which could work really well as a counter into the Amumu.
No, that's not with the Amumu. Yeah. Hold up. Like covering every ADC.
Wait, not the Amumu, the Leona. I'm thinking that's Amumu. Yeah. I was thinking of the wrong thing. But yeah. Could work really well into the Leona.
Doesn't Leona beat Galio?
Probably.
I thought that, I always thought Leona beat Galio bot lane. Like, it was preferred that you had Leona in that matchup. I could be wrong. I think it's just like a skill matchup.
It's probably more skill. Honestly, in IBS, most things are a skill matchup.
Yeah, most things are a skill matchup.
All right,
macro only happens
between... We'll have to see if anything comes swapped around, if this Galio Seraphine is swapped, if this Silas Mordekaiser is swapped.
Yeah. And we got 45 seconds. Oh, and there's the
Would
swap.
you want on-hit cannon or not? I personally would rather just see the AP variant, big burst with that slicing maelstrom. And looking at it, yeah, Mordekaiser's going.
I would like to see the AP, but I could see both. The issue, like outside of like Misfortune and Silas, like you might burst down Leona, but that's it.
True.
But I mean that wins you the team fight as long as Mordekaiser doesn't 1v5. But
Big F.
Big if. It all comes down to how well Zaya positions themselves.
Oh, look, Galio mid.
So-
Galio mid Seraphine support.
Galio mid, okay. Swaps happened. Mordekaiser jungle, Silas mid for Team Toxin.
Yep.
Wait, yeah. Hold up. Mix, yeah. Oh my goodness. Wait, why do I
Yeah.
like when? So fun fact: when you look at the draft, like the spectator delay and everything, when you're looking at the screen, it shows you the team, like the players' names on one side, but the other side still says just enemy.
Yep. It's weird.
And
It
I-
just considers what it does for blue side. I don't know exactly why.
I don't know. But we'll be back in a couple minutes with this game. Toxins Turtles versus Copex Koalas.
See you then.
Takes me, and the moment comes when I'm ready to move on.
All right, everybody, welcome back. We're here with Team Toxin and Team Kobek. We are going to see Galio and Amumu walk over to the top side here, but they're just gonna like split off, and everyone's gonna be happy,
Likely
unless
just looking to get vision here early. Trying to get a deep ward
Yeah.
possibly. You can see Bean decided to go standard
hit.
AP cannon build most likely.
Oh.
Has that summon Airy for a bit of extra poke off those
Yeah.
thundering shurikens. Nothing too surprising. And
Do
both
you go Dorn
junglers
Blade again?
just warding out the Pixel Bush.
Yeah. You see PDF dancing on Zaya being the only CB member, or the only non-CB member playing in this game.
All the CB members.
It's literally all CB. Oh, do you have the chat on right now?
Yes, I do. Apparently all hay is for horses.
Yep.
The dancing, the emotes, all going on. You love to see it.
That's
Everybody's having a good time.
You have the Galio, Birdio, like, Worlds Chrome?
Maybe?
Is that what that was? I wasn't paying attention when the game was loading in what skin he had, but it looks like the World's Chroma.
It might be.
Looks really cool.
Pandorm
getting a
but eats a tower shot.
A little too early for that Pando.
Good trade with that Winter's Wrath, all from Zax.
Yeah. And we are, in terms of ruins, ruins are, we have the Glacial on Reximus. Crazy enough, we do have the first strike on Silas.
Become pretty common, brings more burst to your combos, especially come late game when you get the engage going on. Bit of a root coming out here under Rex. He's chunked.
And Zaya is stepping up a little too far there to try to force a trade onto the Leona.
Good call there by PBF, actually. They're getting a deeper ward out of the Tri-Brush, because usually everybody pinks the Tri. They got it a bit deeper, so it's not caught by the pink, but it will also catch Mordekaiser if he comes in from that more common route of the top side. I like it.
Unless he comes from the other route.
Well, and
we aren't going to see
catch him
Pando
this way either way.
I mean, he's walking down the river right now.
Amumu is also in the area.
But Mordekaiser's coming. Leona's getting the hook.
Going in. Instant exhaust.
Oh, they didn't.
Target split. Root.
But Amumu's going to go in and get the counter. Cream cheese. Cream cheese.
What a play by Cream Cheese. The flash bandage toss over the wall. Locking down Verinda, following up with a kill under Rex, and blowing Esel's flash as well. Hero play there. Sadly, it seemed like the side of Toxic Squad just wasn't on the same page. Verinda came in and went for that Death's Grasp to pull PBF back in when both Reximus and Esel were focusing down Funny Dud. If they had all turned on to Funny Dud right there and gone to pull her in, that's likely a dead Seraphine, and you probably get out of that 1 for nothing.
Yeah. And it actually was a 2 for nothing, because Zaya and Amumu both got a kill. Killing the Mordekaiser.
If they go straight for that Seraphine, they can probably back off without Cream Cheese even coming in.
Oh, yeah.
So they get the kill. They get a kill instead of losing 2.
Yeah. So what turned out to be a good gank by Verinda just became a disaster for Team Toxin.
PBF has a pickaxe in lane already.
Yes.
This is going to be rough for Esel and Reximus.
So last split, blue top won BOL, blues mid won ZGG, and Bean won IBS Worlds.
Correct.
So,
very
accomplished
players here.
And if you want to know, if you guys want to know something else, this caster right here won DGG IBS like 2 seasons ago.
I still remember that. You beat me for it.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, more so Solus beat everyone for it.
Do not even. I still have nightmares of that Aatrox. but things turned out in the end. I have 2 IBS titles in a second place at Worlds. I'm happy.
I am retired from IBS.
You and me both. That's why we're here. We're washed up.
We are washed. Cannon's doing a lot of damage to this Sejuani.
Yeah, Bean is making such good usage of this range advantage and just punishing and poking Zax. So Zax is doing
Now we got the Galio ult.
Yep. Zax doing a good job staying even in the CS. Does now have that Glacial Prism, which means if Verinda ever makes it up topside, they do have that all-in potential. But Dragon could be the next prio here.
Yeah, for sure. And it looks like Team Quebec's going to be going for first Dragon here. Cream Cheese starting it, but we have the vision being cleared out from the top side, so they do Mordekai's. I mean, at least Mordekaiser was possibly there. I'm not sure if they saw him on ward or not, but they are going to claim first Dragon here.
Yep.
Now, how do you feel about Chemtech Dragon coming back?
I like what it brings to the table. I like how they've changed it. There's no more zombies, which is great. I like the rift change. The smoke was atrocious. The upgraded plant is so much more interactive and beneficial, I feel like. And also, having the individual Drakes grant heal shield power alongside tenacity, it's great. I think it's a phenomenal dragon. They did a great job reintroducing it and fixing the last one.
What I'm excited for the most is Nico's mid-scope.
Someone's just going to become a blast plant and sit there the entire game. Or a minion.
I just want to be a plant.
That's
not what I play. I don't kite. I don't kite as an ADC. I might as well just be a plant then.
I mean, everybody calls AD carries just another minion, so they may as well actually be one.
Especially how Nico can go on hit.
Oh god.
It doesn't work. But
it still does work. Blade of the Rune King, not Rune Edge, Rage Blade to get the extra W procs. It's not as good as it used to be, but it's not terrible.
No. We are seeing Mordekaiser come bot side once again. Galio getting a lot of damage onto the Sylas.
Something to note, Sylas has lost Galio ulti, so he no longer has the ability to match that role.
Yeah. And we do have MF hitting 6. So, you know, if they want to look for a play here, which if they do, they probably won't make it very far. But looks like we might see a bot side play maybe. Unless...
Not much going to be able to come out of it, though, as we... Oh, never mind. They canceled the backs there, which is important. PBF about to hit 6 and gain access to that Featherstorm, which is good in case of any all-in by the likes of Reximus. Let's wait.
And it looks like bot side is backing here for the side of Team Toxin. So we aren't going to see any kind of like 4v2s in the under tower or anything like that. And then we do see Verinda and Zac starting this rift. Maybe to get some gold in Sejuani's pocket, because Sejuani is 300 gold behind. Just about, in terms of CS. And we are seeing Sylas come up, so Bean won't be able to do much, so it looks like they're just going to surrender it, because Amumu is going to stay away. Now.
Absolutely. Free Herald going over there, so objective control soundly in control of Kopek's squad right now. Had first Dragon, had first Herald. They're content with how things are going. They're just going to scale up. But look up topside. Verinda is making the gank.
But picked out by the ward.
Yep.
So again, just
great investment.
Something just like last game. Verinda made a lot of ganks, but we didn't have any successful ganks with Verinda. So it's something to watch in this game and see how much if Verinda can make a little bit better impact as they did last game.
Yeah, that's something I want to point out. Compared to last game, you can see how the fact that Toxin Squad isn't able to have that same universal vision control is kind of stopping some of these roams. They've been seen whenever they're going for ganks or they're going for roams.
And if you're looking bot lane, you're looking bot lane right now. This is an all in.
They want to go all in.
Oh my gosh! The Curse of the Spirit Mummy.
Bit early on that hero's entrance. He ultied on to Cream Cheese. as he was bandaging in, but the hero's entrance does not follow Cream Cheese to his last point. It's just where he is at that time.
They're going to go for MF here.
They're looking to dive. And Acel's running for his life.
Yeah, no.
I think that, but it looks like they may be trying to counter some on the top side and push in here. Possibly try and dive Bean, but Bean does have that slicing Maelstrom available.
Yep, and the stun coming from Silas. Now, we are going to see this dive if they save, but he is not. Bean's going to back up a little bit here. Let them get what they want. Now, if I, I like to be aggressive. If I was Bean, I would have went in.
Someone makes a good point in chat as well. We've talked about everybody's accomplishment. We have to shout out CBSL, who technically has a title in gold, plat, and diamond, but as an owner, not as a player.
True. Estelle has never been a gold player.
Yes,
He's always been in silver.
Exactly. He's always been a silver player, so he's perfectly fine in these scouting grounds. Just has titles through his ownership of CB.
Now we seem to see a fight in the mid lane here. It started off with PBF hitting that, but we are going to see Bean take out Reximus here. Sejuani missing, but doing some damage there. Theo's confirming the kill on Verinda, but I was just starting off that whole thing before all that happened, which was trying to notice how PBF was just tearing down Zax there, because Zax was standing in lane, and PBF was just free hitting on Sejuani.
Yeah,
and then Cream Cheese goes in. And now they get 2 kills for nothing and are claiming second dragon for free.
Yeah. Great control so far by Team Kopak. That is going to be an Ocean Soul hitting the Rift.
Yes, indeed.
So right now, PBF 2-0-3. He and Seraphine Funny Dud sitting at 100% KP at the moment, as is Cream Cheese. They're really making the action happen down bot side.
Yeah, and it looks like we are going to have... Galio was sitting bot side for a second as he backed, but now we do have the Silas and the Mordekaiser both come with bot lane to try to, try to see if they can make a play, but got sorted out by awards, so now they're going to have to return back to which they came.
Kraken Slayer picked up by PBF. First Mythic for Kopek's squad. We already have the Everfrost picked up by Pandora mid lane. We see the Rylai's Crystal Scepter coming in for Verinda. Pretty common when you're getting that slow out of your Oblivion. It's exactly what you want to see and just be able to run somebody down.
Sure.
Bean has just been punishing Zax up top and shoving him in. The only time Zax really had the prio in lane is when Pandorum had roamed up there with the Rift Herald.
Ooh, you see that? You see that little bit of damage right there?
Yep, good old Hextech Alternator proc. And there's the Airy proc.
Yeah.
Oh, look who's coming bot side. It's gonna be a party.
It's coming. Zaya, push that lane in. But they're just walking into it.
In comes the hero's entrance, right onto a cell.
But we're going to get 2 kills for none, and 3 kills for none. Pandora going to get it.
Not 3 yet, not yet. They go for the dive. You dive this. You dive this easy.
You dive it. Go for it. Galio, do it. Do the D, Galio.
Oh, Pandorum, you are not in a good place right now. The flash of the curse of the sad mummy. Well done on those reactions by Funny Dud and PBF. That is well played.
Oh my gosh. Now with a 5k gold lead heading into 14.5 minutes. We are going to be seeing
PBF before, but all I can say, this man has hands.
Man's got the hands. Now you can see that he didn't retract his feathers right away in that fight either. He ulted to position himself and killed the Leona, but he didn't really retract them right away, which wasn't a bad play at all.
Absolutely. Just use that Featherstorm to dodge out on the engage, and has been playing it pretty well so far.
Oh, and Bean took the ward away just for Zach to put another one there.
Yep. Something to note, Bean has been very smart in his usage, or should I say lack thereof in his usage of the slicing maelstrom. He's saving it for those big team fight moments that he needs it, or anytime he's being dove. He has not used it this entire game because he knows there hasn't been the appropriate time.
Now,
But
this is a
Harold's
5
coming up. This is a 5v5.
and everyone's
This is
here.
where
This is a fight.
Somebody's breaking the game open here.
This is
Handel's
a
looking
fight.
for help to steal.
Bean just flash and ult. Do it, Bean. You know you want it.
Stolen Seraphine ulti. This is a
Go
mess.
for it.
Look at that stack.
I mean, if he stole it.
There's the Maelstrom.
Oh, Xayah getting a kill. The Encore coming in, hitting Pandorum. Oh my gosh.
Massive wombo coming in. Cream Cheese
gosh.
on the engage wasn't
was a
able
lot.
to get off the Curse of the Sad Mummy, but if he had, they would have all been absolutely roasted in that
He did.
Maelstrom.
He got 3 people with it. I think 3 or 4
That
people.
was after the engage initial.
That was after it. But he did
he
steal the
had a
Griff.
4-man option there. But I think Verindo was able to ulti somebody. I think it was Bean at the time. He had already gotten his Maelstrom partly off, but Verindo was able to get rid of the rest of the outcoming damage. But in the end, I'd say it went pretty well for the side of Team Kopeck.
And it looks like we have Galio going topside here. No Baron anytime soon. But all 5 members of Team Toxin are chasing Cream Cheese down.
Beautiful
Oh,
root call.
and we are seeing another 5.
Galio taunt. Look at this.
And it's going back
Hey,
in.
you got your wish. There's the stolen Xayah ulti.
Oh,
There's the actual Xayah ulti.
oh. And Galio's just walking in here.
Theos
He
has
is not
no
there.
fear.
PBF is destroying him. And Bean is killing a cell. Oh, let's go.
Shuriken.
Oh,
Shuriken
no, he missed.
Goes wide. Flash taunt.
But it doesn't matter.
The shield of Duran is able to lock him down.
Team Kobeck taking their lead to almost 10k. Currently a 9k gold lead, picking up their 3rd dragon, with the next objective being Baron here in the next 2 minutes and 4 seconds.
9k gold lead in 18 minutes.
But the biggest thing is your damage dealers. You know, you have Kennen at 6,000 gold. You have your Xayah, who has the most gold in the game right now, with 8,000 gold, just finishing her 2nd item, which is going to be the Phantom Dance. And, you know, you have both your damage dealers with some of the most gold in the game, and you're just going to, like, blow up the side of Team Toxin.
Yeah. I'll admit, I was worried at first when I saw Kopeck's draft. I'm like, that's a lot of AP damage. It really relies on PBF getting ahead. And that is exactly what PBF has done. They have so much damage output now with the Phantom Dancer alongside that Kraken Slayer. They can melt through just about anybody on this squad.
Yeah, and good job to Cream Cheese so far, choosing not going in like right away. Not like he's patiently picking when to go in. And we see that Silas trying to get the Kennen ult out, missing completely. But hitting the E's, getting the damage in. And a little bit of trading back and forth. And how do you feel about the Galio now matching Sejuani and Kennen now matching Silas?
I can understand it in a sense because with the Galio, we get a bit more beef, and looking at it, the objective that's going to be coming up now is the Baron. Galio does not have TP right now, so he needs to be closer to whereas Kennen on the side lane has that TP available to rotate over or TP in a fight ever.
Now, for the side of Team Kobeck, you don't want to start this Baron. You want them to walk into you, is what you want. Like
Absolutely.
If they're like across the map,
the Toxin squad is not going for
it looks
that.
like they're just going to start it. They saw it back. Yeah, they saw it back.
Nobody saw the mismanaged toss on a stationary target.
We didn't see it. It's fine.
We're good. Yeah, they're
See
going
how much
straight
feather
to the Baron
damage does here in a
melting
second.
it.
Uh,
Yeah, Pandorum's
we can
still
talk about how-
bot side. This Baron's gone.
This Baron's gone.
There's nothing you can do about it.
Yep. But I don't think they would want to fight it. You know, you're 10k behind now.
You can't fight it. You're down
Yeah.
this much into a wombo combo team fight. You can't. You're gonna need a big turnaround that comes from. I think the main thing you're gonna have to look at is like a bullet time over a stolen Curse of the Sad Mummy. I think that's what your big wombo needs to be.
And you don't know if that's enough damage right now to even.
It probably isn't. You might take down like Seraphine and maybe Zaya if she's not quick on the Feather Storm. But it probably won't take down Galio.
Oh, but Pandorum going in on Bean.
Looking
Bean
for
having a
slicing
wasted
maelstrom
ult there.
I wonder if Pandorum gets the steal on the Slicing Maelstrom there, do you think he gets the kill?
I think Pandorum kills Bean if he stole the.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, if he
ult
steals
there.
the Maelstrom. Bean, though!
But Bean going back in and effectively killing Pandorum.
Yeah, Pandorum going over aggressive, Bean absolutely punishing him. Just well played by Bean right now, showing why he's an IBS world champion.
The IBS world champion in top lane, putting his gloves back on.
Absolutely. And though it wasn't given, I'd call him the MVP of that series.
Oh, 100%.
But right now, Team Kopek soundly in control. Pressure on mid lane inhib, bot lane inhib. 1-3-1 going about right now. And just, what do you do if you're Team Toxin right now?
You look for picks. You know, you have a 700 gold bounty on the Saya. You have a lot of bounties. But even though you're 11k behind, if you bust if you can get like a couple of these bounties without losing people, you're coming back like 2,000-3,000 gold, like really quick. And if they can just stall it out till, you know, MF gets at least her second item. Looks like MF's going straight into IE here, or maybe just straight up in the Bloodthirster.
My guess would be Bloodthirster for the shield for Strut.
Yeah. And I don't really agree, but we do see TP coming in from the Galio. The Encore hitting 5 people. And Galio hitting another couple.
Seraphine just now drops.
But
this is
EDF
a slaughter.
Taking someone out. This is a slaughterhouse. Nobody going down outside of Seraphine. The only person that did not have a bounty. This could be game.
They're all down for 30 seconds. Ecel's the last one up with no ulti.
Game.
This is a game. Wow.
Come on, Acel.
That's insane.
You got this. Wait, they're not ending?
Wait.
They're not ending?
All right, then. They're playing it back and going for the guaranteed Ocean Soul. They're playing it safe. Okay. I think you and I are both in agreement they could have ended there. But
100%.
They want to play it safe. It's always going to be rough with that because now you're giving Toxin Squad the chance to just farm up. And, more importantly, you're putting Elder on them. If you lose an Elder fight, it turns everything.
Yeah, because if they get Elder, like, it takes just a little bit for MF to just start knocking people down with her bullet time and with everything else. Whew. But we are going to see mid lane come in and do the thing.
And right now,
looks like they're going to try to take mid lane here.
7-0-11. So, Arx, you're an 80 carry player. I know you said you have a terrible win rate on Zaya, but given the situation right now, what do you want to see as her next item? Would you want to see Navori or would you want to see IE?
I want to see IE.
All right.
I don't know Navori as much. Zaya's like probably the only ADC that would touch it.
There are some other 80 carries that can make good use of it. Ezreal actually can if he goes for Essence Reaver build.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's in Reaver build, yeah.
Essence Reaver Essence Reaver, Kraken Slayer with a Navori.
Which would come back, which might be coming back with the next Essence Reaver little
Yeah,
buff.
with the
that's
AD
gonna be
buff,
coming.
that could be really good for Essence Reaver. And
then you might
all
see
these-
Lethal Temple Ezreal again. Who knows?
God,
It's fun.
for you,
It is very fun.
oh, Rex.
But it looks like
That's the flash
we're
away.
just gonna force the fight
Encore!
here. Getting a charm out. The ult coming in. PDF confirming the kill on Rexmas. Brenda's gonna ult
Exploding.
Theos. But they're gonna come back, confirm the kill on Theos. And I wonder if they're gonna try to like end the game. Like,
I think
you
they
just
wait for
killed two
Baron.
people. And I think that's what they're gonna
Jax,
do.
no.
Oh, Zach knows. He knows. Oh. Okay, now you got 3 people.
Bad music there as they're collapsing in onto him.
You need 14k lead.
This is a slaughter.
It is a slaughterhouse. Toxin's team slaughtering game 1 and now being slaughtered game 2.
Yeah. A bit surprising here overall. I expected a closer game, to be
Oh,
honest.
is it? Oh, is it Theos? I mean, it's,
Right now, shoving the in top side.
PBF.
Baron now on the board, you have to expect that the side of Team Kopek looks to close it out.
whose name are we saying wrong?
Are we saying somebody's name wrong?
Emi Theos?
Emetheus.
Oh, Emetheus.
Okay.
Emetheus. Oh.
I apologize. I've
Oh.
been saying I'm Theos this entire time. So Emetheus is the gallery. Good to know.
Emetheus. Got it. Got it.
Thank you, Mr. Volker. 131313.
All right. So
Yeah,
we have
this-
top crashing in. Mid's going to go down.
This is domination, right? You can't even step up if you wanted to, if you're the side of Team Toxic. Like I'd ask, what do you do? And the answer is die a slow, painful death.
Yeah, and it looks like they're going to go up, fight for this top side now.
They're just
all
gonna
the
go
ways
for the
are gonna be
triple in
crashing
him.
in. Yeah, they're trying to play this as safe as possible. They're playing it. They're playing it right though. Like,
Where's
oh,
the Hail Mary?
Oh, no.
They don't even get
It
a
doesn't
Hail
matter.
Mary.
It doesn't even matter because Encore hits 3 people.
Look
PBF
at
is
that
going to get 3
maelstrom.
kills. Is PBF going to get a quadra kill? No. Oh, he did.
Yeah,
Woo!
Quadra. Penta stolen
Quadra.
by Bean.
Bean took the Penta, but
Bean
that's
stole
the price.
Penta.
That's the price for putting your gloves on and coming
Well
out.
played overall by the entirety squad of Kopek. That's a hell of a stomp.
Yeah. PBF going hard on the Zaya, as well as Bean doing the most damage in the game with Kennen. I would like to say that Mumu also out-damaging everyone on the side of Team Toxin.
That's hard.
And I mean...
You know what? As I mentioned last game, this is always an interesting stat to look at. Funny Dud has more gold than anybody on Team Toxin.
Yeah. And that's crazy. Like... That's insane.
Wait, they out-damaged everybody on Team Toxin too.
He did!
Yeah,
Wow!
that is astonishing.
So I think... I'm gonna say it. I think Cream Cheese would be the MVP of this game.
I think you can either go Cream Cheese or you can go PBF. I think PBF played a phenomenal Zaya game.
PBF did a fantastic job. But
I
wanna
will
say
give
that
it to
Cream
you
Cheese-
that Cream Cheese got the early game role. Set it up.
Yeah, Cream Cheese set up the early game and did a very good job.
That game
Jumping
started
back
rolling
on
because
to-
Cream Cheese had a phenomenal counter.
And we will unfortunately not be having a third game today because
I don't
Team Storm is-
believe we have time to get it in before Gold starts in a little bit of time, and also, Unfortunately, due to some roster issues, I believe Team Storm was not able to compete today. So if I'm thinking right, tomorrow in our grand finals should be Team Toxin against Team Kopek.
Yeah, it should be these two teams in a best of 3.
I believe so. I will be here for that. You may be or may not. If he's not, I'll be joined by Bull.
Yeah. But I think this is where we end it off here. Blue Otter will be back on at 3 p.m. in 30 minutes, 35 minutes for gold. As
you'll be joined by the friendly faces that are Fury and Bully.
We'll be casting that one.
Let's see, what game they casted?
They'll
be casting Team Bully taking on Team Swamp Donkey.
Of course.
Totally no favoritism.
Oh, not at all. But thank you all for coming out, watching these two wonderful IBS games. Thank you, Pop-Tart, for being a fantastic producer.
Thank you, Pop-Tart.
And thank you, Bickle, for being a fantastic person to co-host with.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me, man. It's always a pleasure.
And we will see you guys next time, whenever IBS season starts.
Have a good night.
See ya.
Everything with you next to me. I know that I've been the enemy, but I've had my moment of clarity. Lost in the ceiling, caught up in this feeling. I can't seem to let it go. Locked in this cage, I've been stuck here for days, and I can't seem to let you go. You pull me up and I put you down. You gave me love, then I stole your crown. You let me in, then I pushed you out, pushed you out, pushed you out. Come let me make up for all these days. I've been a mess, tied by all these chains. Open my eyes now, I finally see. Struck or three, yeah. Can we be free? Let's go.